Hi, it's Bruce Clark. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Hi. Yeah. Sometimes I forget where the camera is. Hi, it's Bruce Clark, and I make videos that are all things Southern California. What it's like to live here, play here, owning a home here. It's Southern California lifestyle. So if these are kind of videos you like, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notification. We'd love to make you aware of the next time we upload a video. And I'm a licensed real estate professional here, and I help people just like you buy, sell, relocate, and invest in Southern California real estate. And we're meeting with people literally from all over the world. There's a lot of stuff going on. And today I want to talk about the real estate market. My apologies. The screen share, this is only our second one. So, but we're getting some new software and we're going to figure this out. My wife's smart. So she's the producer, hairspray on and everything, and making live videos, definitely different. So, but one of the things I want to do is I want to talk about the real estate market. We're in a state of flux. No ifs, ands, buts about that. The big driver to the market is inventory. Yes, rates. Rates play a big part for many in. Let me sit up. For many and certainly affordability. And affordability has been declining, certainly in California, Southern California. It's been declining for quite a while. We're down to like 11% affordability. So that means 1 in every 9. Based on what we're seeing, I believe that. What we're seeing is we're moving out from Orange County. We're moving farther away. So I was just telling some people I met with that flew in to talk about investing in Southern California real estate, that we've been following the cows out. So the cows from Orange County moved out to Corona, and then they bought the farmland, the builders, and you moved farther out. You moved to Norco, then they moved the cows. You moved the cows to Chino, they moved the cows out to Chino Hills. And so that's kind of been the lineage. And what we're seeing is a lot of people have been priced out of, not naturally all people have been priced out of Orange County. So now we're seeing people going to Lake Elsinore. We're seeing them go to Paris. We're seeing them go to Temecula, which we just did a video on. Watch our video on Temecula. We've got Menifee. We've got, of course, there's Hemet and things. Now we're seeing people go to Victorville. We're seeing people go to Hesperia. We think they're great places to invest. Reach out to us. We're doing an analysis of a lot of different projects. We've got some great information on investing in some qualified opportunity zones. There's a lot of cool stuff out there, and so reach out to us. But I want to talk about some numbers. And again, the driver of this market is lack of inventory. We did a video in a community here called Woodbridge, which has thousands of homes, and there was one single family detached home on the market in all of Woodbridge. It was unbelievable. Until you look at the numbers, it just almost, well, it doesn't make sense in some ways. We alluded to this in the last video. What's handcuffing people from making a move, they've got the appreciation, so they got the equity and they're ready to make a move, but they can't, because to go from, let's say, a 3% mortgage or 3.5 to a 6.5, you can potentially doubling your rate. So we're seeing a lot of people not make that move because of that. But I want to talk about the number of homes listed. And again, my apologies on the screen share. Again, we're going to get better at this, I promise. So let's talk about some numbers. So and again, my apologies. So 22 April was the high for median sales price, 1.3 million. So the median is basically, if you have 11 data points, the 6th one would be the median, and it's different than the average. I'm going to come back to that. So 1.3 million in last month, February 2023, it was 1.15 million. So we had a median of 1.3 million in March of 2022, and then, April 2022. And then last month we had 1.159. Those are pretty substantial numbers. Let's talk about average. And that average Average. Sorry about that. Average is a lot different because we're taking the sum of everything and dividing by the numbers. The average is going to be skewed by the fact that we in Orange County, there's a lot of luxury homes sold. So if a home sells for 19 million, that's going to skew the average. It's not going to skew the median necessarily, but it's going to skew the average. So I like looking at both. So I hope that makes sense. And that's kind of from the data geek side. So, but let's go. Let's talk about averages. So the average sales price high was back in March 2022. And that was 1.766 million. In February of 2023, it's 1.466. So you're talking about $300,000 difference in a year for the average sales price. So we're still seeing a lot of big homes sell, but we're seeing a lot more activity certainly in homes that are well under $1 million, and they're flying off the shelf. We're having multiple offers here, so I know some markets they're not. I know that certainly Cleveland, and as you're going to Chicago, well, not Chicago necessarily, but probably some of the areas, you've got some certainly Riverside. Riverside's got some really good deals, we believe. And again, reach out to us for investing. We're working with people right now in apartment buildings, self-storage facilities. We're working duplex, triplexes, fourplexes, 20, 60 units. We've got assisted living facilities. We're really working on all kinds of different levels. So reach out to us, whether you're an owner operator, whether you want help with management, whether you're looking to build something. We have a complete list of people that we can refer you to. We work with lending, from raw land, soup to nuts. I mean, there's really no limit to what we can help you with. But let me come back for a second. So we've got about $300,000 difference in average sale. Again, affordability, lack of inventory. I'm going to come to lack of inventory right now. I'm going to come back and work some other numbers. So inventory, the high for inventory was 3,285 in July of 2022. And I'm getting this data from the Coldwell Banker. They have something called MarketQuest. So they pull the data from the California Regional Multiple Listing, CRMLS, which is huge. All of Orange County, single family homes only, all of Orange County. So the high for inventory was July of 2022. Again, 3,285. Last month, February of 2023, we had 1,987 homes in the market. That's it. That's driving the market. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So we had almost half, a couple hundred away from half, but almost half the homes that are available for sale. That's a big number. And we can talk all kinds of other things. You would talk about, HOA. You can talk about mellow roofs and things like that. But here's the truth: is if the home's not available, to buy, there's nothing to buy. I mean, it doesn't matter how much you do or don't. Like we're seeing pocket listings, we're seeing off-market deals, we're seeing them in all kinds of different range. Whether it's commercial, there's commercial off-market pocket deals, and we see some people that want to sell. They don't want to put their home in the market. Certainly the ultra high end. If it's a distress sale, certainly they don't want anyone to know, so they'll want to quietly sell. And so you can't not share that. That's not the way that works anymore. But we have people that want to quietly sell. Certainly on the commercial side, we just saw some defaults. We saw the default in the 777 Figueroa building, which is where the gas company's at. It was a huge default. We saw PIMCO doing they had some defaults, BlackRock or Blackstone. So we're seeing all kinds of different things. That's on the commercial side. A little royal, but still the residential market is being driven by inventory, and interest rates are affecting people that are looking to sell, not necessarily as much to buy. I think a lot of times we have that backwards. it's the people that are selling, they're going to be buyers, but if you're doing a lateral move, if you're, let's say, moving, all things being equal, from you want a newer home, you want to move to a different community. Let's say you're moving from Hidden Canyon to Shady Canyon. Your home's worth 6.5, 7 million. You're looking to spend 10 million. You've got 3.5 million cash. All things being equal, it's a zero-sum game. You're down to 6.5. You're going to pull the equity out of the Hidden Canyon home. So if you've got a 3% interest rate and your loan, let's say, 5 million, so you're paying 15,000 a month, and you're 6,000 or 6% for 5 million in Shady Canyon, which is a custom luxury golf course community here in Irvine. It's a video. Got to watch our video on Shady Canyon. We got more coming. Then you're talking about a $30,000 mortgage payment. Again, as a simple number, 6%. If it's a lateral move, if you're giving up one thing to get another, you're giving up, let's say, a view, but you're going to get a bigger home, more garaging, because as the kids get bigger, you're going to be buying cars for the kids. And that's why I say kind of a lateral move. Then it almost doesn't make sense. So it's a golden handcuff, and that's what we've said about golden handcuffs. It's making it tough. Let's come back to some more numbers. Again, we'll fix this screen share thing. We're going to have it figured out. Stay with us. The number of properties sold. Number of properties sold were 1,582 in April in 2022, and 748 in February 2023. So we're down dramatically. Now, on a simple basis, on a percentage basis, that means that the average days on market has come down, because we had 3,500 homes on the market, and so we had this the sales number there for we had 1,215 in July of 2022 when there was inventory of 3,285 homes. Now, what's interesting is the price per square foot has come down. The average price per square foot, the sales listing price to the sales price, the percentage has come down. So they call it sales price to list price ratio. Thank you. And so in April of 2022 is 106%. That makes sense. We saw a lot of multiple offers. There were bidding wars. Property came out at $1 million. It's going to go for $1,060,000, 1.2, whatever. There's some crazy numbers. However, last month it was 99%. That's still a big number. We went back to 97% in 23 January. It's not unusual to see a sales price to original list price of in the 92, 93% in some communities. You're going to come down lower in the the uber high end. Let's say certainly let's say 10 million up here in Orange County. So that means that if you have a 10% slippage, if the home was on the market for 10 million, they sold for 9 million. So there's your 90% would be the sales price to the original list price to sales price. That's the ratio. But right now we're still at 99%. So the homes are still, sellers are still getting pretty much what they're asking for their home. So price per square foot, we've come down the average price per square foot from 73 the past 3 months, 733.85 a month, 656. So again, this is all of Orange County. My wife keeps asking me the same question, all of Orange County. So nothing changed. It's all of Orange County. So that's what I pulled. And I only pulled single family homes. I didn't pull condos. I didn't pull townhouses. Again, legally, we don't have any townhouses in Orange County, but we use the generic term townhouse. If there's no one above or below, then we kind of refer to it as a townhouse versus condominium. That's kind of one of the ways of separation. What's odd, you can have an attached single family home. You can have detached single family home. You can have attached condo. You can have a detached condo. Almost doesn't make sense, but it has to do with ownership of the land and properties and size of lot and things like that. So all kinds of things. But That's kind of the top down view of, the top down view of the Orange County market. Lack of inventory. Rates are stifling sellers from selling. It's not stifling buyers as much. Buyers are still out there. And I think, again, that's the misconception. What's going to be the driver of the market will continue to be inventory, naturally interest rates. Let's watch the default rates on the commercial side. The leading indicator, that's what we saw in 2006, 2008. Leading indicator versus lagging is going to be the commercial market, and then that will come down to the high end, and we'll see Newport Coast, Shady Canyon, and out here Newport Beach, of course, Laguna Beach as you get into some areas. We're going to continue to monitor that. We'll monitor the inventory, we'll monitor sales, price per square foot. We monitor all that. We believe that it all really helps us when we help you make a decision. We meet with investors often. We talk to the lenders. We talk to other brokers. We're trying to figure out, where this market's going, because we want you to make a good decision for your family or for your investment vehicles. So we take it very seriously. So, and we really appreciate you joining us. We're going to wrap this up. So appreciate you joining us. And Bruce Clark, Coldwell Banker. Whether you're looking to make a move to or from Orange County and surrounding communities, we've sold in most every county within 100 miles of here. So whether you're looking to make a move next 5 days, 50 days further out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send us an email. We'd love to help you make a smooth move to the area, or if you're looking to sell, we'd love to help you make a smooth move to your next destination. Thank you for joining us. Again, don't forget to subscribe, like our video, please, and click the bell for notification. We'd love to notify you the next time we have our live video. We're going to do them Sundays, but the time changes sometimes. So thank you. Okay, we have one person on.